As seen in the previously uploaded video on this channel titled Tea Party Fail, Sue Jeffers and Ruthie Hendricks Punked, some fun was had at the expense of the teabaggers at November 14th's anti-immigration Tea Party rally. But unfortunately, not every presenter brought fun, spot-on satire like concerned citizen Robert Erickson did. One speaker went further than the unorthodox political rhetoric we're used to in Minnesota by describing a completely off-the-wall theory about the Violence Against Women Act. Without further ado, here's Bill Ronan to explain how the Violence Against Women Act exists to, wait for it, aid illegal immigrants.
Sorry, it's unbelievable. Please join me in welcoming Bill Ronan.
We all have rights over here.
Thank you. I'm going to present something here about immigration that most of you don't know about. There is a systematic fraud going on throughout the United States which exploits a loophole in our immigration law. The Violence Against Women Act, otherwise known as VOW, a well-intentioned law, contains provisions that allow certain aliens who claim to be victims of domestic violence to obtain green cards when they would not otherwise be eligible. Thousands of foreigners are now obtaining green cards by making fraudulent claims to be victims of domestic abuse. Unlike other forms of immigration fraud, this type requires that an innocent American citizen be thrown in jail.
Columbus out! Columbus out! Columbus out! Columbus out! Columbus out! Columbus out! We don't like illegal immigration either on native land! Columbus out! Columbus out! Columbus out! Columbus out!
And even if there are state court decisions which determine
Stop illegal immigration!
the accusations to be fraudulent
Native land!
or injuries from alleged violence to be self-inflicted, the accuser gets to keep her green card anyway. VAWA green cards are awarded in secret and none have ever been revoked. VAWA is a shortcut to a green card. Many foreign nationals could alternatively obtain permanent residency by remaining married to an American for 2 to 4 years. However, some foreigners would prefer not to remain married that long and would prefer simply to get married and shortly afterwards make false domestic violence claims. For them, the residency is too long.
You guys don't know what you're talking about.
Sadly, it is common knowledge that there has never been a prosecution for making false claims of violence in family court. Marriage-minded immigrant scam artists know this. It is known that the law enforcement cannot even investigate the motive for this crime. Family court judges generally will not allow testimony about immigration status in family court proceedings. Thus, it is very difficult to even establish that this crime is being committed. The process of getting a green card...
Don't touch him! That is assault! That is assault! That is assault! That is assault! You should have that. You should file an assault complaint against him. Yes.
And many agencies...
He just assaulted him. He just assaulted him. Are you going to arrest him? He just assaulted him. Are you going to arrest him?
In the early part of this decade, the scam was limited to hundreds of people a year. Now, in 2009, the popularity of this scam is increasing. And now several thousand innocent Americans will be arrested this year alone as a result of false claims of violence by those seeking VAWA green cards. I have spoken with many who are also incarcerated, some for life sentences. Life sentences for this immigration fraud which our government is endorsing and supporting. The media has started to cover it a little, and there is now even a website for the victims. One of the most frustrating things for victims is that many realize what is happening as it occurs, but confront an unsympathetic judicial and law enforcement system that contains no effective protection or remedies for the falsely accused or their children. Victims find it especially frustrating that even when it is clear and obvious that they are being framed for serious crimes, no person performing this scam has ever been prosecuted, nor has any illicitly obtained immigration benefits ever been revoked. Victims advocate organizations often continue to provide assistance to foreign nationals even after the falsely accused person is exonerated.
You should be ashamed of yourselves.
Another amazing feature of the VAWA immigration loophole is that those committing the fraud
We are all
can get a second chance to try again.
Is it illegal immigrant Native American land, including you, sir? You are an illegal immigrant. You are an illegal
If one
immigrant.
better spouse petition is rejected by U.S. citizens and Immigration Service,
We are all
it is done
illegal immigrants
without
on Native
prejudice.
American land.
So the accuser can make additional allegations and get additional paperwork that is filing more family court petitions and try again. The entire process can be entirely free of cost to the person running the scam. The federal government will even waive the filing fees. Here's some statistics on false accusations from our court here in Minnesota. Out of 15,287,850 criminal actions, 25 were registered as being false accusations of that. Percentage-wise, that means that somebody who files false accusations has a 0.00016% of ever being prosecuted for bringing false accusations. 0.00016. This is supposed to be a country of innocent until proven guilty. Look at those statistics. All a person has to do is bring false accusations in their home free. And in family court, it's worse. They don't even keep records here in our state. New York, they do, and they know that no one has ever been prosecuted for bringing false accusations. That tells our illegal immigrants who want to come here, they know they got a free ride.
I think he was shoved off the bike.
You're an illegal immigrant.
Domestic violence from the Center for Disease Control shows that 70% of unreported domestic violence is initiated by women. And yet it is men who are arrested and put in jail.
Because it's supposed to be a division.
What statistics are you looking at? Jesus
Against
Christ.
that's technically supposed to be enforced. Believe me,
I am hoping,
for other stuff, even the feds.
because I know many people, one of them was serving a 30-year sentence
Yeah, I want to ask people if they think that the Federal Reserve Bank or immigration.
and he did nothing wrong, but his wife-to-be was about to be deported, and her way of staying here was to accuse him of domestic violence and rape and kidnapping and all false, and he is serving a 30-year sentence. This is America. This is the America I fought in Vietnam for equal justice.
You're hilarious. This is better than Saturday Night Live.
A production of IDon'tHateAmerica.com.